400. I sold him 370. Final rate by number 8, 370. Final rate by number 8.
Chris Spiker for avnice. We're at the Kiwanis Livestock Auction at the Antelope Valley Fair. Betty Smith, you're the announcer. You're the voice. Now, what is the actual term? What do they call you here? What's your term?
Well, what's my title? I think they call me the auctioneer's assistant.
And so you make sure that everyone who purchases is announced, the name of the purchaser, which is sometimes the bang for the buck is what it's all about.
That's exactly right.
How did you get this gig?
Well, Jack Avnice, bless his heart, who was a director of the fair many years ago, and I was at the Chamber of Commerce, said, Betty, I really think it would help if we had someone who knew the buyers instead of just the auctioneer trying to identify them by number, that it would be more personal, and so we did it, and then every year we just kept
It's very personal. I can tell you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it, and of course you know most of them because they've been out there as long as I have.
It's so important to have repeat buyers.
Oh, that's the backbone of the auction.
Of course, it's always nice to have new ones.
We try getting new ones, and our thrust next year is going to be to get the markets back. We haven't had the markets here for a while, and they used to be How easy for them to come in and make an appearance. And good publicity for them.
Great publicity.
Yeah. So maybe you could do that next year, Chris, in your wanderings as you're going through the stores.
Talk to the markets.
Talk to the markets, yeah.
So yeah, that makes me think. So how many years have you been doing this?
According to the paper, 37. I don't keep track, but they apparently did some research that I didn't.
Now, it's all about the kids. What do you think about the kids, the children that you see coming through the auction?
Well, this is what it's all about. My kids came through here years ago, and they encouraged other kids to do it, and I'm seeing the grandkids come through of some of those people, and it just teaches, you can tell the kids that have worked the animals versus the ones whose parents have actually done it and then have their kids go through the ring to earn some money. But most of the kids work their animals themselves. They become pets. They hate to lose them. They know they have to, but you can tell the difference on how they handle their animals and how they work for them, and it's just really great.
And then you also get to work with a whole crew, the volunteers, the auctioneers.
I do.
Our auctioneers come in from out of town.
Well, this
circuit?
auctioneer, bless his heart, has been with us since he was, I think he said he started with his dad when he was 18 at the old fairgrounds, and wherever Don is, he's now 47.
Now $100. We're not talking too much by the pound here now.
And I've been working with him all that time. Yeah.
What a great story.
So he's kind of another adopted son.
So the fair has always been about the harvest is done, and now we gather and we sit down and we share a meal or a drink, and
it's a reunion time.
It's a reunion time.
It really is. It's super.
Well, that's we call that avnice because it's.
I think that's a good term.
Yeah. Avnice, nice people.
And how did that come up?
Conversation. We need to have a conversation about ourselves, the great place we live, the people we work and live and play with. Don't you love the small town?
I do.
Yeah.
And last night I worked the exit committee, the exit greeters outside. Absolutely fantastic. One of the greatest ideas they've come up with, just to thank people for coming and say, hope you enjoyed the show, come back and see us. And they were really receptive to it. It was really, really great.
You cannot say thank you enough.
No, you can't. And you're saying thank you to them, and they're saying thank you back, and it was just super.
You're talking to each other.
Yes.
It works.
Communicating.
It works.
Yeah.
Well, Betty Smith, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's going to be a fun auction today.
It is. Wave at me often.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you, Chris.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
So, Betty, at the end of the day, you've done this so many years. Is there something that stands out, one moment?
Oh, I think years ago at the old fairgrounds, we had a kid from, I believe it was Acton, Agabowski, that was dying of cancer. This was his last year of the show. And the buyers went wild. They absolutely did a super job. And they've done it when there is a problem in the family and somebody knows it's a buyer, they always kick in and really bring it up. But yeah, what they did for that kid was awesome. I think he set an all-time record of 47,000 or something. So
I remember that.
Yeah, it was great.
I think many people will remember that for a long time.
Yeah, my girls were showing at the time, and they would come up to me and said, "Mother, keep our prices down and ask them to go to their kid. And most of the kids felt that way, which was a good sign of what they've learned also.
And here we are today.
Still brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
75. Sold him $550. Going to buyer number 37 for $550. Buyer
Our number 37 is Hunter Dodge Chrysler. Thank you very much, Jim Fuller. Want to have your picture taken? It's come right on down here.